Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Based on that moment from the chase, the day Pearl outsmarted the beast by accident. It was an ordinary afternoon at the ITV studios, the lights bright, the cameras rolling, and Bradley Walsh on sparkling form. But what started as a typical episode of the chase quickly turned into one of the most unforgettable in the show's history. Enter Pearl, a retired school teacher from Devon with a warm smile, a love of gardening, and a surprisingly sharp wit. Pearl had already breezed through the cash builder with a tidy £4,000 and was now face to face with Mark, the beast Labbit, for the head-to-head. Bradley leaned forward with his usual flair. Which card game shares its name with the famous French manufacturer of fine crystal glassware? He rayed. The options flashed onto the screen: baccarat, canasta, piquet. Before the signature tense music could kick in, Pearl blurted out, "Piquet," loud and clear. Then her face dropped in horror. "Oh, I don't have to say it, do I?" she gasped, hand flying to her mouth. "I've mucked that up, haven't I?" The studio froze. The music never started. Even the beast looked confused. And Bradley, bless him, burst into laughter. "Pearl," he chuckled, wiping a tear from his eye. "Press the button. Don't worry about it. But I'll give you a little tip. Keep it to yourself next time." Still giggling, Bradley gestured toward her screen. "There's no point in me saying this, but you've picked asterisk piquet asterisk. If it's right, we're off and running." The tension built again. Pearl waited with crossed fingers, cheeks flushed pink. Then, buzz. The correct answer lit up in green: baccarat. A groan echoed across the set. Pearl shook her head, muttering, "I did have a clue. Sort of. It just came out." But the biggest shock was still to come. Bradley turned to Mark with anticipation. "Come on, beast. What did you go for?" Mark scratched his head sheepishly. "Piquet." The studio erupted. Bradley doubled over, nearly crying with laughter. "You asterisk what asterisk? You followed her. You've been sold a dummy, mate." "I didn't have a clue," Mark admitted. She sounded so confident. "Do I look like I'd have baccarat crystal in my house?" Pearl beamed, more stunned than anyone. I didn't mean to. But I guess it worked." It was a moment of accidental brilliance. The first time a contestant had accidentally led a chaser astray on live television. Bradley was quick to crown it as history-making. "I've never seen this before," he said, still reeling. "Not once in all these years. Pearl, you've just made the chase history." Though Pearl was ultimately caught later in the round, her unintentional bluff became the talk of the nation. Fans flooded social media, dubbing her the accidental assassin. And while she didn't take home any cash, she left with something arguably better: a legendary moment, and Bradley Walsh's eternal admiration. Not bad for a quiz show mishap. Let me know if you want a fun title for it, or to turn it into a script-style scene.